Hello everybody, Zach here, and welcome back to Train Mechanics Simulator. This game is going to be coming out probably today, or tomorrow. It's going to be coming out March 23rd. I don't know when this video is going to come out. But if you want to buy this game, you can check out the link in the description. I took a first look at it, so if you want to see that and more of the tutorial-esque things, and I was actually pleasantly surprised, for a game that I expected just to be in the warehouse, and we ended up not. We ended up towing this guy back here to work on today. So what we've got going on is we're going to open up the job order here. We towed it back in here, and just as we expected, the problem proved to be damaged transmissions in the truck. We're going to remove and replace them. So we're going to go, and what's cool is we can go into here, we can go into testing mode. But the problem is transmissions, which I don't know where they're at. Not going to be that, obviously. But is it inside of the motor or near the motor in some way or somewhere else on it? Not going to be in the fuel tank. Drive gear. Here we go. Drive gear. There we go. And I wonder, we want to be checking the other ones as well. So let's back out here real quick. Go to the back as well. Click here, see if there's the ones back here are damaged and or broken, and they look to be fine in the rear of the locomotive. So let's go ahead and go up top or up front and take these out. See how much we got to disassemble to get these drive gears out. You got an electric motor rotor tip shaft that comes out no problems, and then we got the drive gear and that comes out no problems. So take you off first and then take off the drive gear. Now, can we repair the drive gear at all? We've got the electric workbench, got the mechanics workbench. Let's go ahead and go here. The specific sub-assemblies may be repaired on the workbenches. We have divided them into 3 categories. Well, yeah, as we saw, mechanics, hydraulics, and electrical. Cost of repair will be added to the account. The difficulty is that there is no certainty as to the success of the repair. If the repair is successful, the part will be repaired in a percentage of 90 to 100%. If, however, we don't manage to regenerate the part, it will be even more damaged. See, it's a risk that you're running. Man, look at the cost there. Whoa. That's only a 5% chance. It's not worth it. Not worth it to me. Let's bring up the tablet. Let's go ahead and go and do, I'm assuming, mechanical or engine parts here. Probably just mechanical. Or unless it had drive in there. Nah, that's going to be mechanical. Whoops. Always do that. It's going to be mechanical. Scroll down here. Drive. Did I just skip it? I'm just going to search. Drive gear. We're going to add 2 of those. That's an expense. That's a hell of an expense. Let's go ahead and order those 2. Bada bing, bada boom. And then let's go ahead and go over here and put those in. Very, very simple installation. The electric motor rotor tip shaft. That's a hell of a electric motor rotor tip shaft. Great name for a band, am I right? All right, we're going to put those both on, and we should be good. Right? It did not say that we're good, but I don't know if it's going to do that anymore, basically. The job order, drive gear. Boom. A lot of cost to that. So, we towed that in, took care of the transmission, which was very, very easy to do. Super, super easy. So let's go ahead and go over to our workbench to see what other jobs we can get in here. So, the main railway station informed us that a locomotive pulling passenger cars has not arrived on time. Check what happened. We're going to accept that. So, that's going to be one where we probably have to go out again and try to find this passenger car. At least that's what I'm assuming, since it didn't automatically come in when I accepted that job order or work order. So, we've got a derailed train near the coast, E4. So it seems like there is a mix of both, working in a shop and near the coast. Actually, I think that's literally where we're going to head right up to. So let's go ahead and just sit on here and head up there. So it seems like there is going to be a mix of using the repair/towing locomotive that we're in right now and taking them back to the shops and working on them. And that's a unique mix because there's not a lot of games that do that. I'd be interested to see that type of mechanic, no pun intended, brought over to the car mechanic simulator and stuff, where you actually have to tow, or not that those are usually crossover jobs, you know, at least in the automotive industry, that you're usually towing the cars as well as working on them, but there are shops that do that, so I'd be interested to see that mechanic brought to some other things. I guess the thing that makes it easier for a game like this, and no pun intended, it's on the rails. You know, it's not an open world, it's on the rails. So you can literally kind of force a person to be on these rails and go to the jobs and everything. So it's unique in that way. But yeah, no, I love the idea so far, and I hope you guys are enjoying the series, and I hope you guys are enjoying the concept behind this. And I think it, you know, once the game comes out and you want to pick it up, if you do, you know, you can. And that's what's good about these first looks, as well as, you know, gameplay allowing you to see the game kind of before it comes out too, is make that decision. Okay, we might be coming up here on Derailed Locomotive. Wow, yeah, it's wait, is it that right there? Yeah, it is. Okay, it just looks a little odd because it's on its side, halfway in, halfway out of the green here. What do I got to do here? We're here. We are here. Is there something that I got to do? We found it. Do I bring my toe up to that area behind it? Okay. We are 100% here. Is there something I gotta hit? We definitely found it. But to stop inside of the green? Oh, X to start crane mode. What? Again, this game continues to surprise me with this. This is amazing. Okay, so, oh man, this is gonna be... Where do we have to attach? Oh, did we actually attach? Huh. And then there's line as well. Wow. Do we have to go to the... Yeah, we do. Oh man, this is, oops. Sorry, dragging that across there. Okay, so we gotta get attached to this right here. Let's give it a little bit more line there. Pitch the hook. Oh god, orientation of the train with respect. It kind of needs to be exactly where we're at, so that's gonna be an issue. Can I flip it up first and then, you know what I mean? Here we go. That's what I need to do. This is not legit at all, but it's what I need to do because... Oh, yep. Come on. Get back. Get back. And then we can put it in. Oh god, this is not, like I said, this is not legit at all. Okay. Let's flip you over here. Oh, I probably need to, I don't know why I have so much line. But I probably don't want all this line now. Okay. So we've got it. Okay, there's a good and bad here. We have it on... We have it where it's supposed to be, basically, but... Here we go. Oh god, this is... Oh, it's so bouncy. Look at this. Okay, so... Let's keep moving you... Oh, no. Don't go closer to me. I want you to be... This is... Oh my god, come on. Okay, we are so close here. So close. Okay, how do we rotate? I mean, you know. Okay, this is actually going much better than I thought. And do we just want to use the line, or do we want to use the actual boom? Oh man, this is rough. This is... Oh, I don't know how much it cares about. Oh yeah, there we go. That was, I felt like that was that was not legit at all. That was not legit at all. Now, can we just push? Can we just push it literally in reverse all the way back? I assume that's what it wants us to do. It doesn't really matter, does it? I guess unless there were components that were damaged on this that would prevent it from going, but I don't think that's the case. We're just going to push it in reverse all the way back to the diesel train depot so we can repair it. Or at least assume that we're going to figure out why it derailed and fix whatever caused it to derail. So, here's the problem: is damaged engine mountings in both trucks. So, go ahead and go here, the motor, and it said damaged engine mountings. So testing mode. So right here, these are the engine mountings. Yeah, they look rusted out, no doubt. Make sure they're, and then the electric motor. These are in good shape, but the actual mounts here are not. Okay, let's remove the ones on the front here first. Lots of bolts, lots of nuts and bolts. Yeah. Remove all of these. Out like magic. Okay, and then go back here to the other engine mount. Go ahead. Can we come back there? Oh, we have to remove these first. Whoa, lots to remove here. And I wonder if we have we can use an air gun at one point, like if we spend the money to upgrade our shop. That's how Car Mechanic Simulator did it, so it's probably the same for this as well. So let's do that. Bada bing, bada boom. You are, almost forgot that I've got a lot more to do here to remove these. Looks like there's a variation in too. Like, look at all that stuff on the wheels. Okay, you were removed as well, but we're gonna have to head to the back here too. Check to see. Yep, looks like these are in the same boat, or I'm sorry, same train. Oh, that's a terrible joke. Okay, let's disassemble this first. Lots to remove here. Love the paint schemes on these trains. Very, very reminiscent of the paint schemes on the real trains. So I can appreciate that. Oh, gotta get the other side. Yep, can't forget that. This is probably the most boring part of doing this. Is just nuts and bolts. It's the nuts and bolts of it. Wow. Yeah, this one has a lot holding it in. But like I said, I'm genuinely very surprised and really, really am enjoying myself in a game like this. It's because you're seeing the mechanical nature of things that you wouldn't even expect, or I would never see, basically. And that's cool to me. It's very cool to me. It's not that I'm ever going to become a locomotive mechanic or a train mechanic, but it's very cool to see all these parts and to gain a little bit of insight into how they work. So, there we go. We're going to go to the tablet. I'm not even going to look at repairing them almost all the time. It's just not worth it. The type in mount here. We get the engine mounting, and we're going to buy 4 of these. That's a pretty penny. Let's do it. Well, let's do it. And then we're literally going to go right back in here, go into installation mode, put these back on. So, in reverse, what we just did. And like I said, I really do. I'm going to have to do some work to get the air gun. If I can just which I don't know how legitimate. It might not even be an option in this game. I don't know. But I would love not to have to do these all by hand at that speed. Definitely when it comes into, there's all of these on this mount, the mount closer to the actual motor. It's an insane amount of tightening. Yeah, because I got to put the electric mounts back on too. And just look at this. so many. Luckily, I can just be over here doing this. I'm excited. If this is what's, you know, to come in, if this is what's to be in store for more mechanic simulator games, I'm excited to see them have a little bit of variety in them and do some things a little bit differently. I think this is a unique take on that. And like I said, I think did I say it in my last video? Or did I say it earlier in this? I can't remember about, you know, being like car mechanic and doing that. I think that would be very cool. So, those are back on. Go up here to the front. Or what I would determine, you know, determine as the front. Go back to the engine mounting, installation mode, and select this guy right here. Lots to be done here. Whoa. Camera just had a life of its own there for a second. Boom. And then all these electric motor mounting brackets. These are in bad shape, though. Did it say red when I was taking them off? Or did I never really do the testing on them? Oh, they are not in good shape. Yeah, let's not. Let's get some new electric motor mounts for the front here. It does say to do them, too. So, we're going to buy 2 of these for the front here. That's even more money, but we should really do it. Don't need this thing to derail again. So, put these on. Love the elevator music. Boom. Taking care of that, and then just get this one more up here. I can't believe those are in such bad shape. Only makes sense. The mount's worn out, and then, you know, where this holds in, this mount is worn out as well. Logical. Let's see the front mount too. Okay, and then we should be good with this locomotive. And we are good. Go to the tablet, make sure everything's good, and I'm sorry, the job order. Everything looks to be good. We're going to finish that order up, and you are done, and hopefully you do not derail anymore. Or derail, again, due to the actual mechanical failures, which I'm assuming that's what commonly is the case. It's mechanical failures. Or, you know, a conductor that's driving the train too fast. Not exactly sure. We're going to continue here. Made some money off of that. See if there's anything we can upgrade. I don't know if there is. Usually it's an area where it allows us to, it allows us to pay for things to, like, upgrade things in our shop. Trains may exceed 80 miles per hour. You want to see what our next job is? I think that's what we may do. Yeah, we got the different workbenches, but I'm not seeing anything to upgrade the ability, unless it's in the tablet. Oh, improve the workshop. There it is. Screw gun. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's just do it twice. Might as well. Then eventually we'll upgrade our workbenches so we are better suited to actually repair parts, as opposed to just have to buy new ones. Go to a work order. Ooh, look at this. We have a lot of different options here. We have the locomotive, a locomotive that was damaged during the transportation of goods. The rear truck is damaged and requires urgent repair. Oh my God, the locomotive drove over something lying on the tracks. I guess that's common. The front truck of the wheel set axle requires servicing, and the locomotive stopped on the tracks, cannot move. It appears that there's a problem with the traction motors. It must be towed to the workshop to make repairs. So, let's do this one. We got the damage during the transportation of goods. The rear truck is damaged, so we're gonna have to figure out what needs replaced on it. Let's do that. Wow, lots of different parts here. Oh God, we're gonna check all the relevant elements that could be damaged. Yeah, I'm assuming it's gonna be a lot, considering how many parts were on there. And it's the rear. Oh man, a rust bucket if I ever saw one. Well, I mean, Oh, man. Let's go into testing mode. The axle box looks rusted here. This could be a little bit. Yeah, that's damaged too. That's not a surprise. How does this look? Yeah, that's rusted. Oh my gosh. What about the brake piston itself? Those are in good shape. But then I looked at, the first thing I saw was the brake hoses. The one on this side's in good shape, but man, does the one on this side not look to be in good shape. Wow, lots of stuff's going to need to be replaced on this guy. Lots of stuff. Gonna check these axle boxes too. Oh, as I sneeze. I apologize for that. Steel and rubber springs. And we got one that's not in good shape here. And then anything else on here that's looking, well, if that's, this probably is damaged too, and it is. How many parts is that? One, looks like a Christmas tree. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I should definitely check if this one's bad on this side. What are the odds? Yep, it's bad on that side, as well as just check. I want to just check a lot of components on the back here, because you might as well as these springs. Those are in good shape. Whoops, I just checked something that I didn't intend to check, but it ended up being in good shape. That's never a bad thing, I guess, to check something you didn't intend to check, it being in good shape. Yeah, lots of stuff we're gonna have to replace back here, but I'm just literally going over every part on the back here, doing a really good check. I feel like that's, if you were a train mechanic, this is what you would want to do. Go over all the parts. It wouldn't be this easy, but you'd go over all the parts. At least visually, I think there's a lot that can be shown, with cars. So it only makes sense. I'm just gonna go through literally everything on here. And then we're gonna go, and everything else is in good shape, I believe. So wow, lots of green here. Lots of green. Now I think I'm going overboard. Using all these boat references, but I'm working on trains. What am I doing? Okay, everything looks good back here, so let's go into disassembly mode, start to pull this stuff apart. I'm going to leave you on this one, though. I'm going to take this all apart and come back with the installation, or, with another train, I think, in the next one, because I know that that's probably the most interesting part is actually, getting these vehicles, / actually doing some different repairs, and this is going to be mostly stuff I've repaired already in these first, two portions. So I'm going to do all this, and maybe do a time lapse or something on it, and then bring it back and continue the series if you really want to see more of it, if you really want to see more of the game and see some of the different aspects to it. But like I said, I've enjoyed it so far, and if you want to see more, hit that like button, as well as comment in the comment section below. I hope to see you guys in the next one, and also, if you want to pick this game up, Steam link is in the description. Make sure of that. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you later.